Alright, how's it going? Today we're doing No Time Left, solo floors on Master difficulty, using a Stormcaller Warlock, with Chaos Reach and Getaway Artist. Getaway Artist is actually really good because it allows you to get amplified basically on demand by consuming your grenade. Using Wishender, a hand cannon with timed payload, and the 7th Seraph Sword machine gun with auto-loading and Vorpal, which is really good for this encounter. Anyway, so with all the amplified mods from the artifact art, subclasses have become extremely powerful. As you can see, just getting kills with my machine gun while amplified will create a jolting and blinding blast, although the blinding doesn't actually seem to do anything. But it makes it extremely good for ad clear. So we're just going to use this little thing to hide from this champion as we kill it. We're also using the Sentient Arc Soul to deal a lot of extra damage, along with getting our grenade back on every hit it does, so we get our grenade very quickly, especially since we have 100 discipline. Gonna take out these legionaries and then go for the Wish Ender, or not. Yep, go for the Wish Ender on these Scions. Then gonna push up to this champion here, weaken him down with the machine gun, and then one shot to stun him with Wish Ender. I'm gonna finish him. Now we have to look at that post, and then we can move on, which is a bit odd, but you know. Can take out this turret with a rift, so we survive. Just gonna use the hand cannon to get through this. You can use the machine gun here, because there is a flag very soon. So yeah, so we've got a champion here. We're just going to stun him and then just machine gun him down. Just going to go in and finish her here. And let's get some strand going. So we've got extremely fast super regeneration, so we're just going to spam that to kill those guys, and then we have to use the strand super to kill the suppressor. We've got a lot of warbeasts coming up now, so we're just going to put a rift down and take them out with a hand cannon. I want to save some heavy ammo for later because this is champion just here. I'm also going to get a jolting kill. Alright, so now comes the hard parts. This part here can be very annoying. I'm going to use Wish Ender to take out all these guys from a distance. We have caught the attention of the barrier champion though. As you can see, he is completely laning us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stun him. So while he's stunned, I can move up with an Arc Soul. There is also a tank to my right, so I'm going to push up into a bit more cover. And also an unstoppable champion up on this scaffolding as well. I'll almost die there. This unstoppable champion is really annoying because he... Well, yes, if he's up there, you're going to be able to be pushed around by this tank, which can be very dangerous. But yeah, so we got him. Now going to go down to the left here. I'm going to take out some of these guys. You want to use Wish Ender for the phalanxes because it'll one-shot them through the shield. Unless they're mages, of course. Also, if you hit the shield, that doesn't count. So we're gonna take out this barrier champ in 2 phases. There we go. Now we're gonna Wish Ender snipe off the Scions and that Scorpio turret. And look within. This will spawn a couple more guys, but since we have extremely fast super regen, I'm just gonna use my super, wait for it to pop up again, and then use it. Now we need to kill the tank, and we can do that with a super as well. In one go, very easy. The tanks in this section, this mission are very weak. Speaking of tanks, let's grab one of our own. Let's blow open the door, and now we have to kill a bunch of guys along with a lot of interceptors and 4 fuel cells. You don't have to worry too much about your tank's health because you can just get a new one from the middle there. So now that I've done this area, I'm just going to get a new tank, because mine's fairly weak. We got some more legionaries, but then not much of a problem at all. Now coming up on this section, we'll have a couple of threshers to deal with, along with a tank and an interceptor. The threshers actually have an insane amount of health, which is always fun. But the tank can deal with them fairly decently. As you can see, that's about a 6-shot just under, so you have to use some missiles. We also have a pack of war beasts coming up. But what you can do is you can just strafe left to right, and they'll count as just running them over. Or forward and backward. Take out the tank in about 3 shots, very easy. And blow open this door, and now onto the hardest part. Don't need to rally because I have full ammo, and we don't get a super anyway. So usually the unstoppable champion will push up on you eventually. However, this time he didn't really, so I just took my time and took out the parry champion. There's the unstoppable. So I stun and pop my Arc Soul just to get some extra damage going. And take out that guy. Push up, we've got a couple major scions and an unstoppable again. And finish him off. And now, for that, this bit here is the hardest part of the game. The Tormentor fight. The machine gun works really well for this, however. I don't know what's going on with my frames. Oh, Jesus. Wow, that's not good. Anyway, yeah, this Tormentor fight is amazingly difficult, thanks to the very confined space, and the fact that he can one-shot melee you, and just about two-shot everything else. So now that I've broken his shoulders, he's going berserk. And this is fun, because... oh, it's not fun at all. Using the Sentient Arc Soul to basically get infinite amplified, not only so I can move faster, but also so I can get the damage resistance from the artifact. From... well, it should be electric armor, but I think they got electric armor and amped up mixed up. So yeah, I'm just constantly running away, doing as much damage as I can with the machine gun, slowly chipping him down. Popping a rift when I get my health very low. I got suppressed there, which is great, but fortunately that does not get rid of the amplified. And there we go. Now we're going to pick up the strand. And we're going to push down. I'm just going to spam the strand super to take out all the guys there, along with the two suppressors. There goes one of them. And there's the other. Now blow open the door and continue on. This is probably the hardest tank section coming up, but it's not too difficult.
Remember, the radial mass must be stopped before it forges a
So we're gonna spawn kill those phalanxes, wait for those other phalanxes to jump over and kill them. And then I'm gonna go for the interceptors, if I can hit them. Interceptors usually die in 2 hits, 2 front hits, because they'll destroy the interceptor and kill the pilot. We also have a Goliath tank in the back, but the Drake takes very good care of those. Now we killed all that, my tank's almost dead. It is dead now, so I'm gonna run back and get a new one. We got some Threshers spawning now, which are always fun. However, if we just hide in here, they won't even target us. And we can hit the cannon like so. Now we've got 3 Threshers in total. Is that 4? I don't know, quite a few, so it's good to stay inside. And we're done with that.
This way's a dead end.
No path forward. And we'll have to make our own.
So now we're going to go through and just do a little jumping to the final section.
If the radial mast links with the veil, it's all over. You and Rohan are our only hope.
Now we drop down. This is the final arena, and we're going to get a flag, much needed flag. And we're just going to say hi to Rohan for a bit.
The radial mast. It's activating. I'll buy you some time, Lightbearer.
Be careful, Rohan. Even you can only deter it for so long. Must be a way to destroy it.
Guardian. As long as I can hold the line.
And so now we're going to start with our super, because this is the first time we've been able to use it so far. And then going to jump down to this section. This is a bit risky here, because I spawn right next to loads of guys. And yeah, probably was the wrong decision to go here, so I'm just going to bail. In a second though. Yeah, bailing now. gonna take out this Centurion from a distance and avoid threat is on, which means he does do a lot of damage. I've also got this Unstoppable pushing me, and I'm being shot from behind. But now that this is all cleared up, I can use this area as for cover again. Apparently didn't stun that one. Or that one. So now I'm going to push around to here in an attempt to clear out these guys. There's a lot of red on the radar, but that's because they're underneath me. Which is why I get a little bit confused because I'm looking for the boss now. There he is. I'm gonna pop an Arc Soul and just do some damage to him. The enemy spawns are health gated. So I can't do too much damage without making this entire bit completely uncontrollable. I can use my super on this champion. Almost take him out. Got some more guys now, bunch of scions. Aren't too difficult. Just gonna use Wish Ender to take these guys out from the distance. Body shot kills, which is very nice. And there we got some more on the other side too. Now I'm going to push in to the next phase, which will spawn in 2 more tanks, which are very fun of course. We're going to drop down to beneath, and then have to deal with a regular Incendio and an Unstoppable one. There we go. Now we've got a lot of Scions to kill and a Scorpius turret. As well as another Phalanx and Unstoppable, not Phalanx, sorry, Incendiary and Unstoppable on the other side. Just gonna finish it. And now that that's all cleared out, we're gonna get some Strand on. And this will spawn 2 barrier Colossuses, one on either staircase, so I'm just gonna take them both out before doing anything else, with a nice bit of super spam. Easy. Now I use my super here because I forgot that these guys were immune until you kill the suppressor. And my frames are dying again. Lovely. For some reason the file for this video is so massive compared to almost everything. Like, this is about 20 gigabytes, and so was and that was about the same size as one of my Ghost of the Deep run, which is about 3 times the length. So I'm really not sure why that is. I think it's because of all the particle effects, but this makes it impossible to compress. Anyway, so I think let's get a tank over there. Apparently not, because there's a Goliath on top of the plate. Which means I have to go over here, but I also have to be careful for all the guys I didn't kill with my super, which will be quite a few. And more seem to be spawning out all the time. Gotta take out that Centurion, that's the main problem. I'm gonna push up to cover here. It was a bit risky, but it needed to be done. Gonna get the Drake and kill the Goliath tanks very simply by just strafing left to right. There goes that one. There goes the second one in 2 shots this time. And now the tank's dead, which is lovely. So now I'm just gonna sort of hide here. Hopefully the tank didn't do any damage, which it didn't, which is nice. Gonna wait for my rift while taking out some of these guys. I do have to watch out because I see the big boss on my radar, so I'm gonna push up a tiny bit. Let's use the wall as cover for both. And then just gonna do some more damage to the boss. Got some wall beasts, those aren't too much of a problem, however there are some gladiators. Jesus Christ, there go my frames again. So now I'm running pretty low on heavy ammo, and just in case I need it again for champion or something, I'm gonna stop using it for a bit. So the next best thing is Wishhander, so I'm just gonna use that. Fortunately, because he's a big guy, I can overpenetrate him twice. So I do a sizable chunk to him with each shot. Here comes some more guys. And now that we pushed them over, all we have to do is get to the strand source, and that'll be it. For whatever reason, that just kills the boss as well.
Give me some time to expose its weak point.
And so that's it. What was that? No time left. Down the solar floors, master difficulty. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you found this helpful. If you did, like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated. And I hope to see you again next time. Bye.
Destroy it now!
We can't.
Then I have no choice. Nimbus, see you on the other side. Rohan, what are you doing?
Rohan.
He chose a Cloud Strider's end. Hey, Guardian, can you please pick up his core? I'll need it.
Okay, Nimbus.